Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Guys at Magic. This is Hunter, Steven, and Shane. Say what up, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? I
Mm.
just landed back from Vegas, by the way.
What's up, nerds? Wow, it's been a while.
Wow, that took you. That's a long flight. How many stops did you have?
Let's not talk about it.
Did you go to Europe? All right, let's continue.
Yeah. Last day of Foundation spoilers. That's right, Steven. You made it here for the last day.
I'm here, baby.
So what we're doing this last day? Well, we didn't post any of these spoilers on our Instagram like we normally do because I felt like we missed 3 days because we were in Vegas. So that was a lot of backup. And I wasn't going to just spam the Instagram. So fortunately, this did not get any Instagram love. So we're going to be talking about the 5 kind of commons from the gallery that was completely released today. That was most talked about on Reddit. And then 5 cards we missed from the weekend that were most talked about on Reddit. So hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already so you're staying up to date with all the videos that we're putting out. We'll kick it off with this first card. It is just called Stab. It's 1 black mana for an instant. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn.
Get stabbed.
Get stabbed. I think it's a pretty good removal piece.
I don't think so.
Little dorks, yeah, sure.
You don't think it's a good removal piece?
No, dude, with mono red and just like a bunch of pumping, like I feel like this gets really bad late game, and I feel like strictly talking standard, and like I'll be honest, even commander, I feel like this is just a card that you don't want to see unless you have it in your opening hand.
Oh, this is a strictly standard card, and I think this will see play in standard. Granted, cut down is still a thing, and that'll see play always. But once cut down gets rotated, Stab, I think, being foundations, will stick around.
Because cut down is what? It has to be total power toughness
of 5,
yeah.
or less. But yeah, I think Stab early game is going to be really good. Just stab a creature.
I agree.
Rude.
I like it. Let's move on to another common. It's Hinterland Sanctifier. It's 1 white mana for a 1/2 creature rabbit cleric. It says whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. It's a Soul Warden effect. Soul Warden effect, and granted, it doesn't count all of your opponent's things, but it is a 1/2. So are we talking power creep?
Little bit, yeah. It looks even.
I mean, I think this is great.
Yeah, it dies though.
This is great. Yeah.
I think with all the token decks we've been seeing in standard, I think this is going to be a pretty solid card.
I think the card that Shane and I talked about yesterday, the Vampire, that cares about life gain, this will probably go in that deck.
True.
Life gain, life gain, life gain. In a minute, we will talk about another life gain card that does the exact same thing.
Dude, Orzhov life gain, weird.
Weird, isn't that cool? But no, I think this is one of those effects that just go in any of those Soul sister decks. It's 1 mana, 1/2. That does the thing you want it to do. It's just power creeping up there with 2 toughness. So, yeah, let's move on. We got Strix Lookout. 1 and a blue for a 1/2 creature bird. It's got flying and vigilance, and it's got an ability where you can pay 1 and a blue, tap it, draw a card, then discard a card. Wise, watchful, fashionable.
I'm just so thankful. The reminder text telling me what vigilance is. Love it.
It's foundations. This is supposed to get people new into Magic.
I'm not being facetious.
That's a big word for you, bud.
Okay.
He's new to Magic. He needs to know these words. But yeah, how cute is this owl?
It's very cute. It's got a little goggles on.
I mean, yeah, it's cute. It'll never see play in my decks.
You don't think so?
No.
A little
card
draw engine? Yeah.
No.
Do it not after you attack too?
No. I mean, with as fast as standard has been getting, like more and more and more, like I just don't see this getting any play.
Let's be honest though, Steven, you don't play standard.
No, but I watch a lot of standard.
I think it's a decent effect.
Standard is slowing down a little bit, which is pretty cool. So we'll see. Moving on. We've got a card that's mostly talked about for the art because the art is sweet. This is Quick Draw Katana. 2 mana for an artifact equipment. It says during your turn, an equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has first strike, and then it's got an equip cost of 2. Obviously,
lightsaber.
It is pretty sweet.
Maybe it's not a lightsaber. Maybe it's so fast because he's quick drawing it. It's at the speed of light.
Whoa.
That's it. I think Steven figured it out. Read the flavor text there, Steven.
Draw swiftly, strike cleanly, and sheath before the ground tastes blood.
Pretty quick.
Muritsugu Takano, Way of the Samurai.
Seems pretty quick.
That is pretty quick. I do say that I hate the fact that the ability of an equipment only works on your turn.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah, a little
pretty
bit.
dumb. Pretty dumb. But hey, the art, Paulo Parente, very cool.
Is
Love
it
this.
bad that when I saw this card and we read it, I was like, this is the power creep in my mind, right? You ready?
Mhm.
I saw this card and I was like, wait, you mean I play this and it doesn't automatically attach to my creature?
Yeah, see? That's also what makes it bad, right? It's 4 mana to do something only on your turn. So,
Well, it's a
I don't know.
common, so if it was rare, I'm sure it would attach.
Very cool art. Here's the last common we're talking about today before we get on to the rares and mythics that we didn't talk about. It's Dazzling Angel. I'd mentioned before, Shane, that the ability's coming back. Here it is. 2 and a white for a 2/3 creature angel. It's got flying, and whenever another creature you control enters, gain a life.
There it is. You said it, and there it is.
Set it and forget it.
Is this
So
gonna be
yeah,
played in an angel deck?
Orzhov, life
All right,
gains.
Orzhov.
Yeah, the Orzhov life game is going to be pretty cool. Got a lot of ways to gain life.
I
A
like getting
lot of
life. Yeah,
ways.
good card.
Too many ways, if you might say. But no, Giada's coming back into standard. This is an angel. This is going to get bigger.
This is
I
an
think
angel.
angels will return to standard in a mean way. And I'm excited because I like angels.
I mean, they were mean when they were in standard, so
That's what I'm saying. They're returning in a mean way.
got it.
Even meaner. In my personal opinion. What do you think, Steven?
It's Angels. Lifegain. Cool.
You're not wrong.
Solid. You're not wrong. So let's talk about these 5 cards we missed from the weekend. They're all Jumpstart. So in case you don't remember, you can buy Jumpstart packs of this set. Guess what? They're not legal in standard. The confusion here is incredible. Jumpstart, not legal in standard. Beginner boxes are legal in standard. And the regular set's legal in standard, except for the special guest. If you open a special guest, that's not legal in standard. And yeah.
I don't understand the clarification. This is makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Jumpstart, not legal in standard, but they are legal in Commander and Legacy and whatever, you know. So Fumulus, the Infestation is 3 and a black for a 2/2 legendary creature vampire insect. It's got flying and death touch. It says whenever a player sacrifices a non-token creature, you create a 1/1 black insect creature token with flying. And whenever an insect, leech, slug, or worm you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
New Kindred Commander with dumb types. Love it.
Love it. Here's a question.
Mhm.
It says worm with an O, so that means worm with a U is not considered a
No,
type,
because
huh?
that's a dragon or something.
Big worm.
Those are big worms.
No big worm, the big worm.
Can't have big worms, but you can have big warm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Worms.
hopefully, I pull this
Warm.
card and I can throw it into my Edgar Markov deck to increase the price because, it definitely got decreased.
It is a
Yeesh.
vampire, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I think they should have said worm with a U.
That wouldn't be on
Little
theme of insects, leeches, and slugs, though.
It also
Yeah,
be
but
spelled incorrectly.
in all of Magic, worm with a U, 110 cards.
Yep.
Worm with an O, 12.
Makes more sense.
Hey,
Giant Commander.
make that 13.
There we go. This is not a worm.
It's true,
No,
it's an
you
insect.
just said cards with worm.
Oh. Let's see, card types.
Tell me a new
of
card.
worm. I will tell you a new card. This next one is Shroofus Sproutsire. That's 2/0 green for a 1/1 legendary creature sapling. It's got trample and it says whenever a sapling you control deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green sapling creature tokens.
I remember seeing this.
How
We
cute
didn't,
is
we didn't
that?
talk about it, but I remember seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a troll deck that Steven's gonna build.
I'm not building this, dude. I immediately saw it and I was like, cool, my 1/1 has trample.
Yeah, but you're gonna have a billion.
You're gonna have so many saplings. They just exponentially grow. It's cool.
It's
Who
something.
cares if they die? Just keep swinging as many as you can.
It's Shroofus.
It's Shroofus Sproutsire. We will talk about all these legendary creatures in our Commander Rays video. So get ready for
God,
Shroofus.
I gotta talk about this more.
Yeah, oh yeah, you do.
Shroofus. I love this card, Steven. That's a spoiler alert. Moving on.
Spoiler alert during a spoiler video?
That's what we're here
Spoilception,
for.
dude.
Whoa, dude.
Next up is Rev Tithe Extractor. It's 3 and a black for a 3/3 legendary creature human rogue. Whenever you attack, target creature gains death touch until end of turn. And whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Then look at the top card of that player's library and exile it face down. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled.
Card seems fun. I like it. Attacking creatures get death touch. Hey, like that Frostfang. Let's go.
And then you're stealing stuff from your opponents.
And then you're stealing stuff. That part more difficult, but
A lot of theming going around in the last couple sets, huh?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, all these rogues, they're considered outlaws now, aren't they?
Ooh.
Shane's an outlaw.
Wow, wow,
One
wow.
time I attacked you. No one's gonna
After
understand
telling
that.
me you wouldn't.
All right, let's move on to a mythic. That's right. This has got to be powerful, right? This is Thurid, Mare of Destiny. It's 2 and 2 white for a 2/4 legendary creature Pegasus. It's got flying, it's got lifelink, and it says whenever you cast a Pegasus, unicorn, or horse creature spell, copy it. Other Pegasi, unicorns, and horses you control get +1/+1.
Didn't you enunciate that so hard?
Because
Pegasi.
have you ever heard pronunciation of multiple Pegasus? It's Pegasi,
No,
apparently.
you just said Pegasus. Multiple
It's
Pegasus.
Pegasi. Look at that. Other Pegasi.
All right. This is again a meme deck. Steven, build it.
Kindred of Pegasus, unicorn, and horses. Let's go.
You're the meme
Why
guy,
am
dude.
I
I don't
building
know.
it?
You're the meme guy.
I'm the meme guy when it comes to like 5 colors.
Well, this is
Yeah.
one.
Hey, I've got a pre-order box of this Jumpstart stuff. I'm actually kind of excited for this stuff.
I'm not shocked.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Listen, man, you just throw an Archon of Sun's Grace in here and you call it a day.
Look at all the Pegasi.
Look at all those chickens.
Yeah, I love just casting stuff, copying it, which means
Yeah,
if it
hey,
gets
don't get me
countered-
wrong. If you're playing unicorns and horses and Pegasi, you're gonna get a lot of them. It's gonna go really wide, and then this is a lord.
So I know this is going to be really out of pocket, but you could rule 0 it in Commander, and you could technically play 2 of the My Little Pony Magic the Gathering cards.
You certainly could.
Well, here's the thing about that. This is mono white, and those are 2 colors.
Well,
I said rule 0.
Oh,
seems-
okay.
yeah,
Rule
that
0
throws
of
out
just
the color. You're right.
who needs a commander identity? Make any. We're getting too much into commander. This is a legend, so let's talk about the last card. It's not a legend at all. It's adorable. It's just Generous Pup. 1 and a white for a 2/2 creature dog. It's got vigilance. It says whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Generous Pup, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. This ability triggers only once each turn.
Thank
God, and
goodness
you
it says
lost me.
once. Yeah,
Card is nuts by itself, though.
it's still pretty nuts. I will tell you that. Yeah.
This gets a counter and then spreads a counter to everybody else.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
mean,
it's
this
rare.
card could be pretty rough.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. They communicate via the universal language of treats.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Hmm?
You know, I know this is a dog and it has cats on it, but all I see is a bear.
That's funny. 2 mana, 2/2. I like this card a lot. I think it goes in kind of any counter deck, to be honest.
I agree. Oh, as you know, as long as they're white.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's Foundations.
Cool.
Isn't that exciting?
It's exciting.
But
I don't know
yeah,
why when this set was released, or not released, but like I guess spoiled like really, really early on. I just thought this was going to be a set that was strictly like reprints of like just like some like easy going staples. And I am shockingly surprised of how amazing this set is.
this set is a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
There are some really good commander cards up in here. There are just really powerful reprints. I mean, seeing Doubling Season, we mentioned it before, but seeing Doubling Season in this set just for the next 5 years is going to plummet the cost of it, and I love that.
Yeah, it's good for upgrades.
Good for upgrades. But that's going to do it for us today. If you guys like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Before we wrap things up for the final day of spoilers, we will go around the table and talk about our favorite card that we talked about today. So I'll kick us off. My favorite card is going to be Shroofus.
Shroofus.
I like Shroofus.
Steven,
All right,
don't say
Shane, you
anything.
want to?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Same time.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, do it.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Rev.
Rev Tithe Extraction.
Oh, I was just gonna say Rev.
Extractor.
Definitely. Yeah.
Extract.
You guys said it. You guys, congratulations.
Well, that
You
was
guys said it
very.
at the
Yeah,
same
we did.
time.
We
It was a
tried.
really difficult, but Rev Tithe Extractor is your guys' favorite. Very cool.
It's from the art.
Just from the art. That is gonna do it. Comment down below. What was your guys' favorite card we talked about today? I know there wasn't very many. Or how about your favorite card from the set overall that we didn't talk about? Was there a really powerful reprint we never talked about? I mean, there are a ton of great reprints. In the description, you'll find links to our social media accounts. That's TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, @Guys of Magic for each one. Follow us on those for that as well. And on the screen right now, those are all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your added support. It really does mean the world to us. If you guys want to check out what they are seeing, which is not here on YouTube, check the link in the description as well and consider subscribing. And until the next video, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.
I know Halloween's over, but zombies are vampires.
Bye bye.